guess it's safer. Plan on finding love a little later. This came too soon, and I'm not too sure what to make of you. And all of these butterflies suddenly always on my mind. But I stop the flow of emotion, cause I don't know how to control what I'm feeling. This is going way too fast. Every time you look at me, I can't hold back. But I don't wanna tell you that. I could try to fight. It wouldn't matter every time I try. I fall deeper into you, I can't deny. I'm breaking all my rules. I can't help but give in to you. I'm looking for layers, hoping you're not just saying all the pretty words I love to hear. You don't even know how deep I feel. I'm playing it cool, but I'm losing it over you. Lately I've been trying on your last name, but it just feels so soon. This is going way too fast. Every time you look at me, I can't hold back. But I don't wanna tell you that. I could try to fight. It wouldn't matter every time I try. I fall deeper into you, I can't deny. I'm breaking all my rules. I can't help but give in to you. I can't help Can you be mine, only be mine? Give me a time, all of your time. Can you be mine, only be mine? Give me a time, give me a time. Can you be mine, only be mine? Give me a time, all of your time. Can you be mine, only be mine? Give me your time, all of your time.
What up, y'all? Yeah, soundtrack, what's poppin', baby? Woo! Y'all ain't know, I go by the name of Lupe Fiasco, representing that first and 15. Yeah, and this one right here, I dedicate this one right here to all my homies out there grinding. You know what I'm saying? Legally and illegally. You know what I'm talking about? So, check it out. First got it when he was 6, didn't know any tricks. Matter of fact, first time he got on it, he slipped, landed on his hip and busted his lip. For a week he had to talk with a lisp like this. Now we can end the story right here, but shorty didn't quit, it was something in the air. Yeah, he said it was something so appealing, he couldn't fight the feeling, something about it. He knew he couldn't doubt it, couldn't understand it, branded since the first kick flip he landed. Labeled a misfit, a bandit, cocoon, cocoon, cocoon. His neighbors couldn't stand it, so he was banished to the park. Started in the morning, one stopped after dark. Yeah, when they said it's getting late in here, so I'm sorry, young man, there's no skating here. And so we kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. And away he rolled, just a rebel to the world with no place to go. And so we kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. So come and skate with me, just a rebel looking for a place to be. So let's kick and push and coast. My man got a little older, became a better roller. Yeah, no helmet, bent on killing himself, is what his mama said. But he was feeling himself, got a little more swagger in his style. Met his girlfriend, she was clapping in the crowd. Love is what was happening to him now. He said I would marry you, but I'm engaged to these aerials and varials, and I don't think this board is strong enough to carry two. She said bow, I weigh 120 pounds. Now, let me make one thing clear, I don't need to ride yours, I got mine right here. So she took him to a spot he didn't know about, some odd in the apartment parking lot. She said, I don't normally take dates in here. Security came and said, I'm sorry, there's no skating here. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. And the way they roll, just lovers intertwined with no place to go. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. So come and skate with me, just a rebel looking for a place to be. So let's kick, and push, yeah, and coast. Yeah, swing it. Yeah, before he knew he had a crew that wasn't no punk, and they spit fire shirts and SB dunks. They would push till they couldn't skate no more. Office building lobbies wasn't safe no more, and it wasn't like they wasn't getting chased no more. Just the freedom was better than breathing, they said. An escape route they used to escape out when things got crazy. They needed to break out. They'd head to any place with stairs, any good grinds. The world was theirs. And they four wheels would take them there until the cops came and said there's no skating here. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. And the way they roll, just rebels without a cause with no place to go. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. So come roll with me, just a rebel looking for a place to be. So let's kick, and push, and coast. Haha, swing it.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the Miami Marlins. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about ready for baseball. And today's starting pitcher, Ronny Henriquez.
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe two at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Up now for Washington, Alex Call. That one way outside, and we're underway here this afternoon. So 2 balls and no strikes.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. And that one fouled off. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And that one lifted in the air center field. Hill settles underneath it, puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Here's Dave Martinez lineup for the Nationals. This is an offense, Chris, that's having a hard time scoring runs right now.
Yeah, sometimes things just aren't going to click, and unfortunately what happens is players press, they try to do a little bit more, and they get out of their game. You've got to let the game come to you. If you chase it, it's going to run from you. So this is a team that just needs to calm down, relax, and understand that they're going to come out of this.
James Wood, the next to hit, takes outside.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
That misses. Two balls, no strikes. And that one missing low.
No strikes.
One out, bases empty. And a foul ball. That's to third. Sanoha. Throw to first is in time. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Fastball is outside. And another ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Outside low, and it's 3-0. And there's a strike. Foul ball. Two outs. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Two balls, no strikes to count.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And there's a ball. Next offering in there for a strike. Strike 1. Ruiz, the runner at first with 2 gone. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Brantley makes the play, and that is that. So 1 left for Washington, and now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at LoanDepot Park and getting to start, Mackenzie Gore.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Xavier Edwards. Hit hard on the ground to short. DeYoung throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. And time now for the Marlins lineup. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with runners on base. So they need a player or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
On the ground to third, Rosario fires over to first. And a couple of quick outs. Two outs, base is empty. Kyle Stowers, the next up for the Marlins. High fly ball out towards left center. Wood. And makes the grab. And that is that. We played an inning, no score. Back here in Miami, here's the veteran first baseman, Josh Bell.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Henriquez back to work. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Not even close there. 1-1.
Boog, our man Darryl Parker, DP, at home plate for this one. Pretty average size strike zone, but the book on him is that it sort of moves around. You can't always count on how he's going to call it from game to game.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's downstairs and outside. Yeah, he's one of those umpires that I have to see make his call on a borderline pitch before I start making my call. Like you said, it's not always predictable, but it's pretty fair for the most part. Next offering way off the plate. And a foul ball. And a foul ball, he stays alive. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
36, second baseman.
And now it's Luis Garcia. And the first offering is not close. And another ball. Outside. That one finds the zone, and now 3-1.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
There's the strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Runner at first with no outs here. Center field. Hill sizes this one up. And there's one down.
Batting 7th, third baseman, Ahmed Rosario.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. Feels like it's less common today that you see a guy like this. The speed component, the contact component, but lack of power. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
I think baseball's starting to understand that those guys are valuable like they once were. They need them in this game today.
That missed by a lot, and it's 2-1. Bell, the base runner at first with one out. Not close with that one. Now 3-1. That's in there. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hill sizing this one up. He's got it. 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Fly ball center field. Hill nabs it, and that is that. Nationals leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back. Bottom of the second. And now here's the Marlins DH, Eric Wagaman. drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck, and no one can get there. Around first and hustling for second. And one pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now Derek Hill. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Headed for the plate. The relay throw. It's off the mark, and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now the first baseman, Jonah Bride. That's towards center. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away.
Batting seventh, left fielder.
And stepping in, the rookie left fielder, Griffin Conine. That one is hammered right field. That's back. Hauls it in on the warning track. Runner tags for home. He's in on the sacrifice fly. And they take a 2-run lead.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Here's the rookie third baseman, Javier Sanoja. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And a base hit, so he gets on base and keeps it going.
All over that one right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And here's the catcher, Rob Brantley. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
For the Marlins, shortstop is Xavier.
Back to the top of the Miami order. Now a chance for Xavier Edwards. Grounded out his first time. Smash to the left side. Jump throw across his body. And very nicely done for the out. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Marlins 2 and the Nationals nothing.
Always we know. Just some things we should.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jacob Young.
Ball 1, no strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
That one
Two
not
balls,
close.
no strike.
Ball 2.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
And
3
another
balls,
ball.
no strike.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Right side, Stowers in position, hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting right fielder, Alex Call.
Alex Call digs in now. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0. That one
2
missed.
balls, no strike.
That's off the mark, and it's 3-0. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Pulls that one foul. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Now batting, left fielder
James Wood digging in for the Nationals. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Outside, and that's ball 1. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens.
I got 3-0.
That one finds the corner. That's strike 1. Call over at first with 1 away. Runner on the move. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
But when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
Two on, 1 out. And now the switch hitting catcher, Keibert Ruiz. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And now 2-0. Fastball is outside.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Splits the plate, and now 3-1. And that one is lifted in the air. Hill under it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Nationals, the designated hitter, Nathaniel Lowe.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. First time up was a pop out. Not even close there. And that is ball 1. And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
And that is downstairs. 3 balls, no strikes. Josh Bell in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And that's fouled off. And a 3-1 on the way. Fouled off to the right. 2 on, 2 outs. And they're all loaded up.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
Here's Josh Bell. He reached on a walk his first time. And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
That one misses, and that's ball 2.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
And there's a ball.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Right through there for a strike. So all 3 runners will be off with a full count pitch with 2 away.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie this ball game up. Maybe even take the lead if they can get something deep into the gap in the outfield. He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
2 outs, bases full. Luis Garcia now at the plate. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
That misses. Going to count 1-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
That misses, and a count now even up.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one in the dirt, and now it's 3-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Pops it up as he checks his swing. And that's the 3rd out. So they get 1, but end up leaving the bases loaded. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Marlins 2 and the Nats 1. As we go to the last of the 3rd, and at the plate for Miami, Otto Lopez. Lopez measures 5 feet 10 inches, batting 2nd in today's lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That one drilled left field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Safe at 2nd with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Good pitch hard and inside, but he showed off some quick hands, got the barrel to it, and was able to yank it into the outfield.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Stowers will hit next. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Lopez leads off 2nd with nobody out. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. Into the 2nd deck it goes. His 2nd of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 4-1.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Eric Wagaman, the next to hit, doubled his first time. And that one finds its way through. So a man aboard. Derek Hill digs in now. A double and a run scored his first time up. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 6-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boone. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Jonah Bride, the next up for the Marlins. He's 0 for 1. No question about this one. It's out of here. They go back-to-back. His first homer of the year, and they tack one on the board. It's 7-1.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Griffin Conant, the next up for the Marlins. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up.
Number 46.
And now for the Marlins, Javier Sinoja. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
You know, these Marlins doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact.
Bell over to DeYoung. Throw to first, safe.
Now batting, catcher, Rob Brantley.
Here's the catcher to hit, Rob Brantley. And he's already singled in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Still only one out here in the inning. Rush to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. He sends it into the second deck. Make that 4 homers in the inning. And they add to the lead. It's 9-1.
Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little wag to it. Carried out nicely.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Nationals pen. Mackenzie Gore departs, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. A new pitcher in the game, number 61.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. Around first, heading for 2. Round second, digging for third. The relay throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So one gone with a runner at third. Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. Puts a bunt down. Bell beats the throw, and the run scores. And up next for Miami, Kyle Stowers. He's already homered in this game. Gets the bunt down the right side. Bell to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Eric Wagaman, the next up for the Marlins. Pitches in for a strike. 0-1. Lopez, the lead runner out at second. Stowers at first. One gone. And he bunts, but that's foul. Strike 2. And he drops it down the third baseline. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. So first and second with 2 outs. Derek Hill now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Bunting, and he pops it up. And that will end the inning. But it's a huge 8-run inning for him as they open up the lead. 3 innings complete. It's the Marlins 10 and the Nats 1. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
That one missed. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's fits? Your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck, too.
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old, like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah.
Now batting, shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
Man at first, Paul DeYoung digging in for the Nationals.
Ball 1, no strike.
That misses the zone. Ball 1. The shortstop takes the ball.
Strike.
And another ball.
No strikes.
He swings and fouls one off. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. A 2-run homer, his first homer of the year. It's 10-3. Chris, we knew this moment was coming for him soon.
Yep, and it finally came. We knew it was only a matter of time before he's going to connect with one just like that. He's just too good of a hitter at the plate. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And now Jacob Young. First pitch, not close. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. Top half of inning number 4. That
That's
one
ball three.
misses. And now 3-0. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Brantley hauls it in, and there's one away.
Up next for Washington, right fielder Alex Call.
So up next, Alex Call. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Ronny Henriquez done for the afternoon, and a decent effort considering he's normally a reliever. Back with the new pitcher in a minute. New arm out of the bullpen, Sandy Alcantara. He's into the game with the bases empty. That one misses. Ball one. And there's a ball.
No strike.
That missed by a lot. And that's ball three. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike three.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Two down, nobody on. Fastball is outside. Next pitch is outside. Foul ball there. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Ruiz in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Not close with that one, and it's 2-0. Wood off of first with 2 away. The next offering misses, and that's ball 3.
I got 3-0.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. And the first offering is not close. Two aboard, 2 outs. Outside Lowe. And the count now 2-0. And another ball.
No strike.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 3-1. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. And that'll load the bases.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Bell up for the third time and takes ball 1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
And now 2-0.
No strike.
And that's downstairs and outside. Popped up. Right. Has this one sized up. Makes the grab. And that'll do it. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run homer. It's now 10-3. Back here at LoanDeport Park. And here's the first baseman, Jonah Bride. Hard hit to third. Tosses across to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And at the plate for Miami, Griffin Conine. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Field way back and gone. He blasts a souvenir into the second deck. It's 11-3. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So 1 out, nobody on. Javier Sanoja, the next up for the Marlins. And first offering is fouled off. One out, base is empty and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. This one's smoked on its way out of here. Another one. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 12-3.
No pressure on the next guy, but that's back-to-back home runs. How many are they going to hit? He got his front foot down. He was strong on his backside, and when his bat went through the zone, there's no question that ball was going to travel out of the ballpark. But that's, if you were putting a tape together, positive to watch, that's it right there. Just a perfect swing.
Rob Brantley, the next up for the Marlins. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Bell. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Xavier Edwards.
Back to the top of the lineup. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. 1 for 3. Ripped on a line. And the inning is over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. We played 4. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Miami, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Luis Garcia. Alcantara back to work. Not even close there. And it's 1-0.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
And another ball. Swinging a foul straight back. That one to first. Right. He'll do it himself. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Now batting, third baseman,
Ahmed Rosario digging in for the Nationals. 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And downstairs. And that one missing low.
3 balls, no strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss. Wow. And now 3 balls,
1
and a strike. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next for the Nationals, shortstop.
So digging in, Paul DeYoung. Ball 1, no strikes. Now one missed. Rosario leads off first with 1 away. That one misses. 3-0.
I got 3-0.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. This one in the air center field. Hill should have this one. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Up next for Washington, center fielder Jacob Young.
So up next, Jacob Young. 0 for 2 in this one. First
Ball
offering
one, no
misses
strike.
badly for ball 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the
2-0.
plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Next
That's a
one
ball.
misses, and it's 3-0. And it's fouled away. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Konai ranging back, and that is that.
Oh, man, amazing catch to end the inning. As a former outfielder, I'm feeling proud right now. Saw the wall, didn't get afraid, held on to the ball.
Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Trevor Williams.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. And that's a foul ball.
You know, these Marlins doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits, and they've done a great job of avoiding the strikeout. Only
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. And they tack on to their lead. It's 13-3. That was blasted.
absolutely no doubt off the bat. Pitcher tried to intimidate with that fastball up and in, but he was ready for it. Pulled the trigger, and man, explosive through the zone right there.
Kyle Stowers getting ready to hit. That one is absolutely belted. And that's going to bang against the wall. Around first, digging for 2. It's a double, and he's 3 for 4 tonight. Eric Wagaman will hit next. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. And a sac bunt here. Zips it across, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Here's the center fielder, Derek Hill. Bunting for a hit. Has to barehand it. Fires to first. And that's a great play for the out.
Well, there it looked like the batter was trying to bunt for a base hit, and as he got thrown out, the runner advanced. So he's going to get credit with the sac bunt. You know, there's this red-headed announcer that I work with sometimes that gets really angry when that happens.
So digging in, Jonah Bride. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Stowers on third with 2 out. Bunting gets it down to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. 5 innings complete. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back, all set for the start of the inning. And now here's the Nationals leadoff man, Alex Call. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. And there's a ball. And another ball. Lifted in the air, right field. Makes the grab, 1 down. James Wood digging in for the Nationals.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
Left field, way back there. That one's carrying onto the track, and he makes the catch. Two down, bases empty. Here's the catcher, Keibert Ruiz. Ruiz, in his 4th year, 26 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. That missed by a lot. 1-0. And that skips in the dirt. That one not close. Ball 3. And a strike. Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. 3-2. The pitch is outside, and ball 4.
Speaking of walks, did you see anything special during your walk into the ballpark today? I know you like to take in all the surroundings.
I just love interacting with the people. It's just fun to connect. I mean, as I was headed up to the booth, one guy shouted at me, "Make sure to say hi to Kenny." Low stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And delivers outside.
No strike.
Two outs. That one missed. Now 3-0. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one's deep. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Leading off, Griffin Conine. And first offering is fouled off. This one ripped, but foul to the right.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
And now for the Marlins, Javier Sanoja. Ripped, but it curls foul. The Marlins up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. High fly ball down the left field line. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Rob Brantley.
So 2 down now, and here is Rob Brantley. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Hard hit, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at LoanDepot Park. And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. So we get an intentional walk with no outs in the inning.
Now batting, second baseman.
So a man at first.
Garcia.
Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals. Odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now into scoring position.
Now batting, third baseman, Ahmed Rosario.
Ahmed Rosario digs in now. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-80s. Good contact, not much power, and he could run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage. A very surprising intentional walk here from the dugout. That loads the bases.
Now batting, shortstop. Paul
Bases
DeYoung.
loaded, nobody out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Paul DeYoung. Not
1-0.
even close there. Ball 1.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
And
3
another
balls,
ball.
no strike.
Hit in the air, center field. Makes the catch. Runners tagging from second and third. The relay throw. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only 1 out. And now the center fielder, Jacob Young. 0 for 3 in this one. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Not sure
0-1's the
exactly
count.
what he was thinking there. Good sinker ball pitcher goes with the fastball in a double play situation when he needs something on the ground.
Not
1-1.
close with that one. And now it's even 1-1. Fastball is outside.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Squirts away a little bit. Nothing happening on the bases, though. That one lifted to left. Konai on the move. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. He'll score the sac fly. And now it's 13-5.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Call in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
2 balls.
This
no
one in the
strikes.
dirt. And
Ball 3.
downstairs. Three-0 down. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. 2 outs. Fought off foul.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Rosario off of first with 2 away. Set down on strikes. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. No hits for them in the inning, but they're gifted a couple of runs. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. Marlins on top, 13-5. Back here in Miami, and now the shortstop, Xavier Edwards.
So I ain't saving you, cleaning house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth.
And first offering is fouled off. And that one fouled off. On the ground to first, and it stays fair. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's into second with nobody out.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
And up next for Miami, Otto Lopez.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one is out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 15-5. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Trevor Williams done for the day. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
No matter what they think.
On to pitch now for the Nationals, Jose A. Ferrer.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Stepping in, Kyle Stowers. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's back there. And that's a home run into the upper deck. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 16-5.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And the batter now, Eric Wagaman, puts a bunt down. The flip to the pitcher covering, and one away in the bottom of the 7th. And at the plate for Miami, Derek Hill.
There is a reason, and then if I retreat, then I'm worthless pulling the trees. And man, I want to be blameless, strange and unashamed, about as tame as a flame is, timid as a lion, quiet as a hurricane.
Gets the bunt down the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Jonah Bride.
2 outs, base is empty. Jonah Bride, the next to hit. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Wood makes the catch, inning over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. We're at the top of the 8th. Now the number 2 hitter, James Wood. Edward Cabrera gets the ball now. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season.
For the Marlins, number 27, Edward Cabrera.
Fastball is outside. And that one way outside. 2-0. And another ball. Next offering is fouled back. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Now batting, catcher, K-Bird.
So a man aboard, K-Bert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
That's outside, and the count is 2-0. That one missed. And there's the automatic. Out to center. And there's one down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Nathaniel Lowe.
Nathaniel Lowe digging in for the Nationals. And first offering is fouled off. Wood stands at first with 1 out. And the next pitch is way outside. On the ground, 2 ball. Throws to first in time.
Now batting, the first baseman, Josh Bell.
Josh Bell at the plate now. That one outside. Ball one. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That's too low. Now 2-0.
I got 3-0.
And there's a foul ball. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And that is that. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now for the Marlins, Griffin Conine. Ferrer back to work. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. He'll touch them all. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 17-5.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Nationals pen. Jose A. Ferrer out of the game, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Colin Poche will take over here.
Number 41. Colin Poche.
Now the third baseman, Javier Sanoja. Lays down a bunt to the right side. Bell steps on first for the out. Rob Brantley, the next up for the Marlins. And that's in for a strike.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
And Poche ready to work. Puts a bunt down. Bell. They get the tag on him, and that's the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Xavier Edwards.
Now it's the shortstop, Xavier Edwards. A switch hitter batting right.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Swing and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
And now here is Otto Lopez. Puts a bunt down. The throw to first. That's out number 3. One for the Marlins on the solo shot. Last chance coming up here for the Nationals. We go to the 9th. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. Manager signals over, and how about this? The intentional walk signal to the leadoff hitter.
Up next for the Nationals, third
Ahmed
baseman,
Rosario
Ahmed
digging in
Rosario.
for the Nationals. Odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now into scoring position.
Up next for the Nationals, shortstop Paul DeYoung.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Paul DeYoung. First
Ball
pitch,
one, no
not
strike.
close. He is certainly a guy with that blazing fastball, but you might not always know where it's going, so don't dig in, right? A very surprising intentional walk here from the dugout. That loads the bases.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So bases
Jacob
all
Young.
loaded up. Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Swing and a foul out of play.
And sometimes he can be effectively wild because you're sitting there in the on-deck circle or in the dugout.
Swing and a ball popped up. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, right fielder Alex Call.
Alex Call digging in for the Nationals. Fastball
1-0.
is outside. Garcia at third. Rosario on second.
2-0.
DeYoung over at first with one away.
That's a ball.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. That
Hey.
one finds the zone. 3-1. Right through there for a strike.
Count full.
Got him looking for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Wood in the box now. No balls and a strike. Outside
ball, one
low.
strike.
And the count even 1-1.
If they don't pick up at least one run here, this will be a very disappointing inning. When you load the bases with nobody out, you've got to get at least one run. You're thinking 2 to 3, so they need a big hit right here.
2 balls.
Well, and
2
those
strikes.
hitters' counts sometimes can be a little...
Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Well, as much action as there was in this one, really impressive performance from the bats on the winning side. They gave up quite a few runs, but they still blew them out of the water. They have to be feeling pretty good about themselves offensively right now.
So this one got a little out of hand. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
This is what you do.